Today we're going to explore how to access invoices, look them up, see details, and how to pay for them. So when you log into the my.8it portal, you'll notice that the first thing you see are your ticket updates. We want to look at the financial side of things, so we click on Invoices on the left. The system will then bring you to the dashboard. And on this dashboard, you'll notice a few things. Your total balance that's open and outstanding, the amount that's past due, the different payment methods that you have in your account, and more than likely you don't have any payment method if you've signed in for the first time. We'll go through how to set that up, and your open invoices and payment history. So if we click on setting up a new payment method, you can choose between credit card and bank account. The process is the same. They ask for similar details, so I'm just going to click bank account today. So I click next. The first thing you'll see is it asks you for a friendly name. So I'm just going to put test bank account. And then the institution number, which has to be 3 digits. Your branch number, which is typically 5 digits. Your account name, so I'll just call it checking for today. The account number, which could be any number of digits. And the system wants you to type it twice to be sure. And you'll notice that as soon as you click off the screen, the text box, you automatically have everything censored for your privacy. You need to enter your billing address. The phone number, which I'll use our main phone number for the company. If you have a suite or a unit number, the email address you want receipts sent to, your city, province, and postal code. Now you've got your summary. You can double check. Yep, that looks like the right account number I put in. I'm expressly giving authorization for things to be settled. Now, all that's happened at this point is really we set up an account. No payments have been made, so nothing's changed. And the key thing to understand is that you maintain full control of everything in the system. So you control what payments are being applied and for when. So let's click on open invoices first, actually, and you'll see a full list of invoices. Click on an invoice number. It brings up a little quick summary. You can click view to see the actual invoice, and it actually opens it up. And this is just a sample invoice that we created. You can even pay right from there. You can also select multiple invoices to pay. And I can choose whatever account I want. We'll use the one I just set up. The other nice control factor that we have in the platform is you can schedule a payment. I can say I want this to happen on the 26th of February. I don't want to pay it today, but at month end, that's when I'll pay it. You can even control by invoice the exact amount that you want to pay. So if you want to short pay an invoice for whatever reason, you have that opportunity. And you click submit. So the confirmation screen comes up and says you're going to be paying $5,000 on this bank account. Here's your date that you want it to be paid on, and you just click confirm. Now you have the opportunity to send the receipt to another person or another email address if you'd like to. Otherwise, the system defaults to whatever is set up as your default email. So we've just paid that invoice. Now, because the transaction doesn't happen until the 28th of February, you'll notice that they're still showing here, but nonetheless, the system is set up and ready to go. And one way you can verify is if you click payments, you'll see there was no past payments. There's no pending payments, as in things going through today, but I've got 2 scheduled payments here that are supposed to go through for 26th of February. So if I notice in this scenario, I did this on purpose to show you, if I notice, oops, I've already have this scheduled and I don't want to double pay it, you can literally just click delete payment and click yes. But be careful, once you've deleted it, your payment is canceled and you'll get another email telling you that. This one is still valid though, and that's the important thing, is that it is scheduled right now on the 15th, and I deleted the one from the 26th. There's another feature called autopay. So for customers that have monthly recurring contracts, we have the ability for you to automatically pay them. Now you can pay by credit card or bank account the same way. So we're going to create a new autopay today. In this account, we don't have any agreements set up, so you can't really autopay any agreements. If you click new, you'll get the idea. You can choose your payment method that you prefer. You can choose the contract or an amount. You can say when it's due. So we can say, you know what, on the 15th of every month, automatically pay this invoice. So you have full control. And you can choose which contract you want. Again, this account doesn't have any contracts, so it doesn't have anything to compare it to. But the next thing that would happen is it would say save, and you'd be done. So that's what we have for you today. Opening invoices, paying invoices, and setting up auto payment are all great features of the my.8it portal that are really simple to use. Now that you've seen how simple and easy the invoicing and payment portal is to use, I'm going to answer some questions that we often get from customers. Is there a cost to using the service? Well, I have good news for you. There's no cost. Infinite IT covers all the costs related to the platform. The only charge that you may ever see is if you choose to pay by credit card. If you go by electronic check, there are no charges. So if you're used to writing checks anyways, this is just a more efficient way of doing it. Now, according to Scotiabank's check cost issuance model, in 2019, they estimated that a check can cost anywhere from $15 to $25 each in the Canadian small business market. Some cases, checks can cost as much as $50 between bank fees and or the actual check purchasing and or the labor to do it, as well as the stamps, etc. There's a cost. Most of our customers issue us 15, 20, 30 checks a year. So by using this online payment portal, instead of cutting actual checks and mailing them, not only are you maintaining control of everything, but you're saving hundreds of dollars at the end of the year. I think that's a really good reason to use the portal. That's a really good reason to use the portal. But here's another reason to use the portal. Customers say, well, why would I use your portal instead of sending a check? I really don't care about the cost of sending the check. I just want to maintain control. And that's the perspective, is that by going online, you lose control. But that's actually not true. The truth is the payment tool gives you the exact same level of control and more. You get to specify the exact date you wish to issue the payment, the exact amount you want to pay, if it's a one-time payment, if it's a recurring payment that you're automatically approving. You're always in the driver's seat and in full control. Plus, you're not worried about it getting lost in the mail. Our portal is also another way we're working towards being a truly green company. Less paper, less mail, less fuel burn. It means you're doing your part to keep green as well. So as you witnessed, the service is easy and free to use, so why not try it out today? If you ever get stuck or need help, we're here to help. Send an email to billing@my.8it.ca letting us know how we can help you make your payment, and we'll be there by your side. Thank you very much for your business.